Hello and welcome to another edition of An English Guy Watching Wrestling. I'm the English Guy, I'm Nick. Thank you so much for clicking on another video, I really do appreciate it. And in this one, we're going to be covering the 10th of March edition, 2021 of Dynamite. So, with that being said, jump right into it. The opening match was a match I think a lot of people were looking forward to since they announced it. Ray Phoenix versus Matt Jackson. And it's not the first time. Ray Phoenix and Matt Jackson have been in the same ring at the same time. They've obviously met each other many times in tag teams with Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks, and they've always been stellar matches. This was no exception. This was a fantastic match. And one of the very, very few singles matches I've ever seen Matt Jackson in. I think I've seen him wrestle, twice in a singles match? But as I said, this was a fantastic opener and a great way to start Dynamite. And I was looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint. Both men just put on a fantastic match, and they've wrestled each other so many times. They know each other in and out, and they proved it in this match. They just went back and forth, some fantastic exchanges between the two of them, and this was the right way to open Dynamite, in my opinion. And it just proved just how good the talent pool is, even if they're tag team wrestlers or as a singles wrestler. Ray Phoenix, Matt Jackson, it just works. And this was a superb match. Really, really, really good. So, Ray Phoenix, so thumbs up to both of them. Ray Phoenix winning was the right call, I think, because Ray Phoenix and Pac are now the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team titles, held by the Young Bucks. So, kind of curious to see if next week we see Nick Jackson versus Pac. That would be a good match, regardless. I mean, as I said before my review of Revolution, I'd say I just think everyone will see Pac and Ray Phoenix versus the Young Bucks. That will be amazing. So, definitely thumbs up once more. This match was a squash match, to be completely honest. Cody Rhodes beating Jonah Jones. I didn't quite catch the guy's name, to be fair to say. But he basically hit him very, very quickly with submission, figure four leg lock, and that was it. Squash match. There you go. I think after the ladder match at Revolution, it's kind of the win that Cody would have wanted. So there you go. Next match was Ethan Page making his singles debut in All Elite Wrestling versus Lee Johnson. Now, of course, Lee Johnson has been on the roll in AEW Dark recently, and Ethan Page also making his debut as a singles debut, I should say, in AEW. And this was actually quite a good match, to be fair. I mean, I really do like Ethan Page. His all ego character, it just works for him, and he pulls it off so well. And he proved what kind of wrestler he is in this one. He's a great wrestler, and he's very innovative too. He did a lot of innovative stuff in this match I've never seen him do before. And Lee Johnson is reliable as they come these days. He's getting better and better as time goes on. And I think first time ever meeting between these two. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. But it was a very good match, to be fair, and it was very, very enjoyable. And I think I wouldn't mind more seeing Lee Johnson on Dynamite, to be honest, because I think he's doing a very good job. He's recently started picking up more momentum. Ethan Page making his debut. It's a singles match. It was great to see. Wouldn't mind more seeing these two hit the ring again because they had a very good match. So definitely thumbs up to both of them. Brings us to a 6-woman tag match. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, Maki Ito versus Hikaru Shida, Ryu Mizunami, and Thunder Rosa. And talk about an amazing way to start a match. I've never ever seen this. For those who know, Maki Ito was once part of a Japanese pop group. I forget the name of the group, but she can sing. And obviously, as the match started, she was still on the entrance because her entrance music is one of her old songs. As she does her entrance, she sings along to the song. As she came out and started singing along to the song, the action in the ring started. You would think Mikey would go down there and interfere. Nope. She still just kept on singing the song. I almost died laughing because I've never seen anything like that in wrestling before, and I loved it. I mean, she's a character, that's for sure. She's got such charisma, and it showed in this match. And I just couldn't help but laugh. But what we got after that was actually also when the funny side of it died down. Was actually a very good 6-woman tag match, to be fair. I really wouldn't mind seeing more 6-woman tag matches in AEW. So the women's division this year has just been on fire. And again, a great way to continue. And obviously, in the end of the match was Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker having a go at it back and forth. And next week, main event, AEW Dynamite, the women are going to be main eventing. Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker in a lights out match. That is going to be very, very interesting to say the least. And hey, Britt Baker was not afraid to go at it. And these were Thunder Rosa. After a very good match they had not too long ago, they have another one I can see next week. So definite thumbs up to that. But I really wouldn't mind seeing more of the Joshi female wrestlers in AEW. They've been there before. Wouldn't mind seeing it again. And hats off to make it to for the start of the match. It was just an absolutely brilliant moment, and you just couldn't help but laugh along. And even the commentators were laughing along. And if guys like Jim Ross can do his job very, very well, so can Excalibur, so can Tony Schiavone. If you've got the three of them laughing along, you've done something right. So I really couldn't fault it, but a good 6-woman tag match. There you go. Which brings us to the main event. It was the AEW TNT Championship on the line. Darby Allin defending against the Face Revolution, ladder match winner, Scorpio Sky. And I won't lie, this match was absolutely superb. I loved it. Darby is as good as they come in the ring and what he does. So Scorpio Sky, though, he's been one of the most reliable all-round wrestlers in wrestling for many years. And I've never seen these two face each other before. And having said that, I very much doubt either man was at 100% after their matches at Revolution. But boy, did they go out there and put a superb main event. And this was really worth it for the main event. Not being said, Matt Jackson versus Ray Phoenix could have easily main evented, but the fact this main evented was the right call because it was a superb match. And Scorpio Sky's been kind of a heel persona, shall we say, as of late in AEW, and it's been continuing after the match. But I loved this match. I really enjoyed the back and forth exchanges they had when it could have gone either way, and you really like seeing that in title matches. And part of me thought at one point Scorpio might win because, well, I won't say they've not had a heel champion as a TNT champion because the late great Brody Lee was a heel, but Scorpio kind of doing a heel turn. I thought maybe he would win the match, but no. Darby Allin won the match in a very, very, very good counter to the TKO and to a pinfall of his own. And as I said, this was a great TNT title match. And even though I doubt they're going to face each other again anytime soon, I wouldn't mind seeing them face each other again at all. This was a superb match. And considering both men probably weren't 100%, just shows the absolute brilliance that they have as athletes, and can't fault that whatsoever. And that is it for this review of what was a very, very good episode of Dynamite after Revolution. And it's going to continue onwards, I hope. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing more of this in the future. So, AEW, as I said, have been on fire in 2021. It's going to continue on to next week. There's some good matches announced. Of course, I shall be covering them. I went into a very bizarre turn of events. Almost went into a Scottish accent there, or a British accent, if I won't do any more than that. But that being said, that is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. I will see you all next time. And until that time, take care.